you have any prior experience?
Yes, I have a 1.5 year experience in hotel industry. Like before lockdown, before COVID-19, I was
I see.
working.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. And it's good to know that you have taken a step to improve your spoken English skills, because normally people feel that, okay, if I'm able to speak a little bit of English and able to manage, start and, continue a conversation, I did not learn much. But it is good that you have taken a step to improve yourself further. And also the industry that you have chosen, I think communication plays an important role. You need to talk to people directly sometimes, and also deal with clients, I believe, right? Directly.
Right.
All right. So, well, I'm from Mumbai as well, and I'm into the teaching and academics field. I I have been teaching for over 12 years now. This is my 12th year running. I started off teaching at the undergraduate level, and then I moved on to teaching postgraduate students who are pursuing master's degree in business administration. So I've been there for around 7 to 8 years now.
Okay.
And teaching is something I really like, so I'm glad to make it a profession also. Well, as you know, we have session material also with every session and a session topic as well. So would you like to talk on it, or would you like to talk about it? Okay.
Of course, I want to go with documentation, we can say.
Okay. So I think the topic is on dreams, uh, dreams that we people have. Okay. So what is your dream? What is your current dream?
Yeah, I have two dreams, like short-term dreams and long-term dreams. So first, I'm going to talk about short-term dreams. Like first thing, I want to improve my communication. So this is my short-term dream. So,
right, more like a goal.
Yeah. Second thing, if I talk about long-term, so I want to become a businessman person. That's why region in this day, beside I'm searching a job and I'm lending a hand with my dad. My dad is doing business, by the way. So I'm supporting him, and he told me like, son, if you not get any job, so no problem, you can welcome my job. You can, you can handle our business.
You're welcome to handle.
Yes. And in future time, like if you feel comfortable in here, then take just handle a business and just extend our business. So my dream is like I want to become a businessman person. That's why region I'm trying to improve my communication. I'm grabbing a knowledge, and I'm seeing a person. I'm trying to reach a customer, like what kind of customer in outside, what is the requirement. I'm doing a study about place, about financial, about everything.
Okay. So when you say you want to become a successful businessman, and like you said, you are trying to be updated and abreast with the happenings in your industry. So you are mainly communicating directly with people who are currently involved in the sector. Is that what you're doing? You're talking to them mostly to get the updates. Now back when you were working in the, I think the hospitality sector. What sector would you call it? As hospitality?
Right. Hospitality.
Okay, hospitality industry. I think that was the most hit during the pandemic. It was hit very badly, and yes, I mean we have seen so many people losing their jobs and switching to some other line of employment because of that. But good things are. But if I ask you, since the last year, how has the sector revived itself? How has the sector come out of the doldrums? Has there been a change in the hospitality industry? Has it now picking up business as compared to last year?
Yeah, if you talk about last year, it's a little bit changeable because very few staff allowed in a hotel industry. We can say staff like waiter, bellboy, and some very few staff. But in this day, everywhere competition going on. Even if I apply in hotel industry right now, so I do not get a proper job. So it's totally changeable. It's an impact in hotel industry about COVID-19. Yeah.
So what I'm understanding is that what I understand from what you said is that competition has increased since the last 1.5 years. Because last year we saw how hotel bookings were cancelled, people because they were not allowed to travel even within the country also. So a lot of bookings were cancelled and the industry was in huge losses. But then are we seeing a revival? Is the industry now catching up and gradually is the business growing? People are going out and making bookings, or do you see that no, there is still some time for the industry to be back on its track?
Yeah, it's a like totally impact in this day. No anyone interest about to visit in a five-star hotel, and very less customer are coming and going. We can say passenger guests very less. It's a
Still,
totally
it is very less. Okay.
totally effect on a hotel industry. Day by day, hotel industry is decreasing. But of
Yes.
course, profit
Right.
and some guests and some work also like decreasing day by day because of pandemic, because of COVID-19.
But
And
now that vaccination drives, people are vaccinated, and compared to last year, there are far fewer restrictions to travel. Also, if you compare last year and this year, so don't you think that has helped the industry vaccination and restrictions gradually being reduced? Have those things helped the industry, or do you think no, it's still the same? There is still time for the industry to, like, maybe in a year, another year, the industry will be completely as it was before the pandemic. So do we
yeah,
require more time?
it's no, it will take a time, maybe 1.5 years. It will take a time because in this day, like after vaccination, people are not traveling, people are not visiting any hotel industry, any hotel sector. So that's why region hotel industry taking a time. And if we talk about lockdown, previous lockdown, okay, so how was hotel industry? So if we talk about after that, so it will take a time, maybe 1.5 year. Yeah, one and
So
a half
since
year.
last year, some time has elapsed between last year and this year. So if you talk about the first lockdown, also it happened in the March April of last year. So there has been one year has passed in between. So you are saying that still there has been very slow growth in terms of
Slow grow.
workers
It's
and employees.
working like as a turtle, like
The pace
in a
is very
way.
slow.
It's very slow. It's very slow. Yeah,
Right.
that's why reason I change my way. In this
Mhm.
way, I'm not focusing in hotel industry because already I take a 1.5 year experience. That was enough for me. So I'm looking at the job because hotel job is like a irritated job, like a rotational
Okay.
shift, and it's a very low salary in hotel
Low
industry.
paying job as well
Yeah.
sometimes.
So that's why beside I'm searching another job like
So
aviation.
what kind of jobs are you currently looking for? Is it related to what you did before, or completely unrelated? You're looking for new avenues, like job
It's
avenues.
related. It's related. We can call to like calling procedure, first one, and second one ground staff job. Like if I talk about customer service, reservation, ticket checking, boarding pass. Because I did a diploma course in hotel industry and hospitality. I mean, aviation industry.
I
I
see.
did
Okay.
diploma course, so that's why
Hmm.
reason. When
So basically,
I
the
was
staff that you find at the airport, the ones who help you to check in, and also help you in, I think, they gave you the boarding pass and everything. Yes, so that is a good, more stable, and perhaps comparatively well-paying job, better paying job also as compared to
yes,
what you were fetching earlier, perhaps. Yes, but I think there is competition there as well in the hospitality aviation
even
industry.
I attended 15 to 16 interview, but unfortunately, I rejected everywhere.
You got rejected. Okay.
Yeah, I got rejected because my communication, lack of experience, lack of knowledge, and over there, what's going on? One post and 100 candidate.
Hmm.
When
Yes,
I
the number
applied,
of the availability of job is much less as compared to the applicants.
right,
There are quite a
right,
few number of applicants. There's a huge gap there, and that is why competition has increased because they just want the best or the second best. They don't want to compromise on the applicants. But do you think that do you still have a backup plan in case you are not able to successfully venture into the hospitality or the aviation, whatever kind of jobs that you're looking for? If in case you're not able to, just saying, so do you have a backup plan in
yes, yes, I have a
as in the
backup. Like
business?
I give myself already I give a time myself like 1.5 year. If I not get any job, so I will move on with my dad. I will handle my dad business because business also good thing.
Yes,
Over there, if I struggle more, if I give a proper time, then definitely I will extend my business.
definitely.
Time, whatever I have dreamed, I can fulfill in future.
And in fact, to be very frank, running a business is not everyone's cup of tea. You need to have that acumen and that business mind also. So I think that's a good backup plan for you. And it is a home business, so you know that you're always welcome to handle it. Though it's quite it is worthy of appreciation that you're trying on your own also, not relying completely on your anyone from your family. That is a good thing that you're doing. But yes, I'm sure it will be a struggle, especially the struggles have increased post pandemic because
Yes.
jobs have reduced and people have lost their jobs also, quite a few of them. Right. What business is your father into, if I may ask?
My father, he does like, do you know
Mirror. Yes, yes.
mirror? This kind of business my father is doing.
Okay.
Mirror glass, yeah.
Right. So
Like window door.
the installation of mirrors as well at home and other
No,
things.
not at home. We
Okay.
are taking an order, then we try to complete the order. Suppose you need a like partition door, glass door.
Mhm. Okay.
Try
I
to
see.
collect the size, and that size we try to cut a
Mhm.
glass, then we deliver.
So it is
We take.
more of a your the clientele will be more into business. I mean, commercial aspects of it. They will not be the mirrors that you'll be selling to will not be for home use, but mainly for I think commercial use.
Yeah, we can call to like in a mall,
Mm.
whenever we do in
Okay.
a mall, so we just open a door
Yes, the sliding door,
like glass, like
revolving.
open glass. So this kind of
Okay.
business my father is running.
Mhm. I'm sure, but then to what extent has that kind of business been affected due to the pandemic? Because malls were also shut and people were not visiting malls. They were not allowed to actually. Now I think restrictions are far much less, and malls have opened. At least in my area, they have. So I'm
Mhm.
sure that business also got affected in last year because of
Yes.
the
Yeah,
pandemic.
every business affected from COVID-19, because when customer stay at home, so who will buy? So obviously every
Correct.
shop, everything
Why
is
will
shut
they
down.
stay open also? That's a cost for them actually, right? But now
So
things
ma'am,
are looking up gradually. Yes.
please tell me about yourself, because I don't know who you
Oh, I'm
are.
so
And
sorry. I just, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. So, my name is Professor Anvesha, and like I said, I live in Mumbai, and yes, I've been teaching for 12 years now. So, like I said before, that I started off teaching. I live here with my parents, and I started off teaching, and economics is my core subject, the subject that I teach. But apart from economics, I teach other subjects also. Like at the MBA level, there are a lot of other specialization papers that I take on. So that is what I do
so
as a
where do you live in Mumbai, ma'am? Where do you live in Mumbai?
I cannot reveal that, but yes, I live in Mumbai. Anyway, well, so it's good to know, that when people are looking for alternatives as far as jobs are concerned, because pandemic has. So, if I may ask you, what is your key takeaway, or what have you learned during the pandemic that you had not thought about earlier before the pandemic, but during the pandemic it made you think? What was that? That okay, I need to do this or something of that
Yes.
sort.
Yeah, I learned one thing in pandemic situation: don't depend on any like temporary job, because job is like just temporary. When
Mm.
you fired yourself, so what will you do? So always think about yourself, like always prepare your backup plan, because
Mm.
whole year
Always
we
have a
stay
plan
at
B.
home. Whole year we stay at home. We
Mhm.
didn't know like what we do next time. So it will happen. That was
Uncertainty.
coincidentally situation comes, circumstances come. So
Correct.
one thing I learned: always prepare your backup plan for
Mhm.
income source, for income, because money is, everyone need a money. Without money
Mhm.
you can't
That's
survive.
essential. Correct. Correct.
So one thing I learned: always just prepare yourself and always ready. Next time if you get a trouble,
Mhm.
you have
Mhm.
to, suppose if you fire your job, then
Mhm.
prepare your another job, like backup plan, like online job, online working job, like that.
Mhm. Also,
Because
yes, also not only job, but I have also, like, I have done it myself last year. We teachers had to switch to the online mode completely without any physical sessions at all. So many of us, though I was quite quick to pick up and learn new tools, there were many elderly teachers who were not familiar with online technology and uh, you know, uh, using Zoom and everything. So what I also have learned is that despite being a teacher, we have to be constantly learning. We have to keep be open to learning because there's a lot to learn all the time.
yeah.
So the more you learn, the better. That is also, and money saving, money management skills. People have developed that a lot. They had not thought about it earlier, but our savings are important, investments are important. They have realized that. So yeah, correct. Well, so Manihar, this as far as your this one is concerned, because quick feedback for you, I see that you are quite confident when when you speak in English, just that you need to work a little bit on your sentence construction. Like when you are speaking 2 3 sentences together, I see minor mistakes in the way you construct. So maybe the verb is going first and the subject is going later. So for that, I think you can continue speaking in English and also listen to how others speak, so that you are able to, hearing as well as hearing will help you. Watching videos will help you to develop your vocabulary, and you can watch videos in English, pause them, certain videos of your choice, pause them from time to time, and try to re-listen to the videos. That will help you to understand how sentences are properly constructed, because that's important. Sometimes it may sound confusing to the listeners to what you're trying to say, but otherwise the way you speak is good, quite confident, and clearly your pronunciation is also quite clear. But yes, you need to work on your pronunciation also. Some words are mispronounced, but your voice modulation, that is all perfect. You are not muttering under your breath. uh, I can clearly hear you. That is also important. That is very good. But just that you can develop your vocabulary further by if you have the habit of reading or even watching videos in English of your choice. That will help you to improve your vocabulary and pronunciation also. That how the speaker is pronouncing certain words, I need to follow that. That will help you
Yes.
to improve. Otherwise, you can always join a session on Clapingo where you can have a live discussion with a speaker. That is the best actually, because that puts you in a real life situation. So that is number one. But apart from that, in case you're not able to book, don't get time or something of that sort, you can work on your own self by doing some reading, watching some videos on YouTube.